what is the play about?
Which one?
Charlie's Aunt.
Charlie's Aunt is about these two college students that want to meet these two girls. Well, they met them, but they need a chaperone to have alone time with them. So the only way they can get a chaperone is one of them has a wealthy aunt who's coming into town. So they plan on getting her to be the chaperone. Well, at the last minute, she says she can't make it. So they're stuck with already sending out the invitation to these girls and no chaperone. So in the meantime, a friend of theirs is dressing up for a theatrical performance, is wearing this Victorian dress, and he walks out in that, and they go, "Oh, Charlie, your aunt." And so he pretends to be the aunt. In the meantime, there are people who want his money or think that he's the millionaire and want the money from him, so they try and woo her, and they like the way she looks, or well, probably not the way she looks, but they like her money, the way it looks. And they are just trying to wed her as much as possible. In the meantime, the real aunt shows up, and she realizes someone's impersonating her. So she becomes someone else to watch what happens. And it's a lot of mistaken identities, people running and going through different entrances, and a little Scooby-Doo kind of thing. You know, it's a fun show, a lot of humor.
Why did you choose this play?
I chose it because I knew that there were a lot of people who could do these roles. It had a fairly large cast for a theater piece. If you get into really large ones, you have musicals, or you have the plot kind of diminishes the larger amounts of people you get in the show. And I wanted to stay with a good plot, and I wanted to have a good number of people working on the show. And it's just a good, fun story. It's a real farce, a true farce, which means that the audience is in on the joke or in on the humor, whereas the characters on stage may not be. So they're interacting with that humor part of it, and that's what we're hoping for.
What are type of challenges you faced as you prepare for the play?
The scheduling this year has been a little bit of an issue because the play, the building that we're in is new, and they've moved things back because it was late opening. And so our rehearsal time has been cut short this time, and we have a 3-act comedy that requires a lot of practice with timing. And so that has not helped a lot. Our set crew has been involved in other building of sets, so they were tired, and they're building humongous sets for this show. And so it's just, they're worn out. Some of the things we're doing are new. Because of the new facility, we're trying to get things that fly in and out of the upper areas of the theater and the stage. And it's just very difficult to get that all in balance just in a short period of time and throw it all together where it looks good. It's duck theater. It's duck theater. That's what I call it, duck, because it's like ducks that they are just real calm on the surface, and then underneath the water they're paddling like crazy. So that's what we're doing. We're paddling.
What can we expect from Charlie's Aunt?
And as an audience member,
Yes.
I expect you to have a good time. I expect you to just sit there, and our actors have worked hard on not only learning their lines, but the accents. You know, Southerners doing English accents is not always easy. So we're, hoping that those come across real well. And I think it's a funny show. We have people coming and going through entrances, people changing costumes on stage, and you have several of the characters who just are getting in situations that most of us don't normally get into.
Awesome. Who are you, and what is your character?
My name is Charles Openbox III, otherwise known as Trey Box, and I play Lord Fancourt Baberly.
I'm Alex Goldstein, and I play Brasset.
Caitlin Myers, I play Donna Lucio Dalvadoros.
I am Nathan Brown, and I play Jack Chesney.
Gracie Hubasek, and I play Amy Spetague.
I'm Elizabeth Teal, I play Kitty Verdun.
Daniel Hayes-Brister, and my character is Charles Wickham.
How much time do you think you spend on the play?
Enough.
Enough?
Yeah, quite a long time.
About maybe 1 or 2.5 hours every day.
Several hours a day.
A lot of time.
A lot.
At least 3 hours a day for like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah?
So whatever that math is.
Over Easter break, I was up here till midnight every night.
working on that.
Who would you say is the most dramatic cast member?
Dramatic.
Trey.
Trey.
Sam Boone.
Betty, you.
SpaghettiOs.
Is it Gracie Hubasek or Trey Box?
What do you think about the play?
I think it's pretty funny.
Silly situations and
Some people in drag.
yeah, I like Trey. Trey's in drag.
Trey's
A lot of laughs. Basically, just like humor everywhere.
I think it's pretty stellar.
See a lot of funny things, including me in a dress.
While dressing up our friend as a woman.
Probably some confusion.
People slapping each other.
Crazy stuff. Unicorns and dragons.
Oh, what do you think of Mr. McDade?
I love Mr. McDade. We've had a lot of productions together. So.
Mr. McDade is a great director. He knows what he's doing. He always gives us some good points and tips on how to do better and some strong encouragement when we need it.
I love Mr. McDade. He's an amazing director.
Isn't he?
He knows everything and he's really cool to work with. A lot of experience.
He's awesome.
What can we expect from the play?
Lots of British accents.
You're gonna laugh.
Really annoying female characters.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
A lot of humor.
Me in a dress.
Trey Box wearing a dress. That's enough said right there.